Morning, 8 o'clock is your time. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Madison McKay.
And I'm Chris Murphy. Former President Donald Trump's classified documents case just dismissed this morning.
According to the Associated Press, the federal judge overseeing the case, Aileen Cannon, a Trump appointee, she dismissed it due to concerns over the appointment of the prosecutor who brought the case. Lawyers for Trump argued special counsel Jack Smith was wrongly appointed and that his office was improperly funded by the Justice Department.
What a week it has been for Donald Trump. He narrowly escapes death with an assassination attempt on Saturday. Then we have the start of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. In fact, here's a look at what will happen inside. There's the stage already set up. And then this news that this big documents case has just dropped on the first day of the RNC.
And we're also still waiting for who his vice president will be. So a lot of questions here, but we do expect former President Trump to make his first public appearance since Saturday's assassination attempt.
Doug Luzader now from Washington now with the aftermath and the investigation into the shooting.
Well, this has been a stunning weekend in American politics, but in Milwaukee, the Republican convention will move ahead as scheduled. And in Pennsylvania, as well as here in Washington, there are a number of investigations. Former President Trump, in a video shot by his campaign, arrived in Wisconsin for the Republican National Convention, just a day after the attempt on his life.
Look at what happened.
He narrowly dodged a would-be assassin's bullet at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence, for any violence ever. Period. No exceptions.
President Biden spoke from the Oval Office last night, calling for national unity. The campaigns, though, move forward, with the Republican convention in Milwaukee kicking off today with enhanced security and with Trump about to accept his party's nomination.
He's doing very well, considering that just some 24 hours ago he was a target of an assassination attempt.
There are so many questions about that shooting that also killed one Trump supporter and wounded two others. The gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, was killed by the Secret Service. Investigators in Pennsylvania have been combing through his home.
We do not currently have an identified motive, although our investigators are working tirelessly to attempt to identify what that motive was.
And back here on Capitol Hill, there are already calls for investigations into how a gunman was able to get so close to the former president.
You know, to hell with the convention. We've got to find out what went on, make sure that it never happens again.
Well, it is going to be a busy week. In the days ahead, Trump is set to name a running mate, and he says he is reworking his acceptance speech in the wake of the attempt on his life. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.
And again, today is day one of the Republican National Convention. We'll see if Donald Trump actually speaks. I know he is, of course, the scheduled keynote speaker on Thursday, the last day.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.